So I've always had a very funny relationship with trying to visualize. And I'm not talking about the Mojo Jojo, all that kind of weird stuff that people talk about when they talk about visualization. I'm talking more about being able to see the picture that you're trying to get to so that it gets you excited, it gets you motivated, it gets you woken up in the morning. Now, I've always been somebody that had wanted to do that because I would hear like Steph Curry, I would hear Michael Phelps. They did it like this. They were able to picture this. But it was always hard for me to be able to picture that, man. To be able to picture out into the future exactly where I was trying to get to. But I think the thing is, I always thought that it was like, okay, you need to know it right now. You know, people talk to us a lot of the times. They ask us where we're going to be in 5 years. A lot of times we have no idea. But what I've realized is that slowly but surely, as I've gotten more and more into what I'm doing, as I've started to chip away at the process, finding my style, getting a little bit more excited in the process of it, all of a sudden, I'm way more excited. And there's little things here and there that get me excited about that future. And not only that, they help me see it more clear. They help me see exactly where I'm trying to get to. So a lot of times we might not know exactly where we want to be in freaking 5 years. We might not know where we want to be tomorrow. But what if these little things that we feel every single day that get us a little bit excited here and there, what if we start picking them up and being able to piece together that puzzle that we see in the future, that 5-year puzzle, that 10-year puzzle, whatever it might be, this place that we want to get to, we start to piece it together. Because like there's things about, you know, making my videos and stuff that I start to piece together by seeing other people, by seeing other things that inspire me. Like yesterday I was watching the Cowboys documentary and Michael Irvin's out here on the field. He's having a fun time. He's excited. He's just dancing. He's doing all this stuff. It reminds me of when I used to watch people back then and I would see people on the stage, whatever it might be, and just having a good time, getting the crowds energized, all that stuff. That's always been something that I wanted to do. And this is the final thing in the puzzle that let me piece it together. Not the final piece, it's one of the pieces that helped me piece it together. Like, yeah, I want to be able to bring that, man. I want to be able to be up on a stage one day, maybe being able to bring some energy to some people. People might be going about their lives depressed, sad, whatever it might be. I want to bring energy. I want to bring hope, positivity, whatever it might be, man. And that gets me excited, man. That gets me so excited because once I'm starting being able to put that puzzle together, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be excited to try to get a little bit closer to that. And it's not only that, too. There's other things that we can do that we can start to see, that we start to feel. So like my girlfriend the other day, she was telling me about there's a movie scene that she had seen from one of her books. From one of her books that she reads called Fourth Wing. She loves it. And there's scenes in there that are of the book that she can imagine being on a movie screen. And she just gets so damn excited because she knows it's going to be good. She knows it's going to be the best thing ever. And she can feel it before it's even out there, man. And she is somebody that's going into that path, going into that field. So eventually she's going to be able to do that with her own books, her own movies. Being able to see it and get that excitement and that feel. And I know that you're going to be able to bring that. So for yourself right now, like what might be something that you are trying to see right now? What might be something that you're trying to bring? And how can you start to piece together that future puzzle? I'm not saying that you need to know exactly where you want to go. But, you know, I've been taking like time at the end of my days to just try to visualize, okay, where am I trying to get to? It's literally been like just 15 minutes. 15 minutes of sitting there. And I always thought that you needed to know already. I always thought that it had to be there already. Like it was something that if you don't know, then why are you going to sit there and do it? But I've realized that the more that I just sit there and think about it, I don't always have to know. It kind of just sets it as an anchor. Like, okay, we're trying to get it a little bit more clear today. We're going to get a little bit more clear tomorrow and start piecing it together, man. Because what if we could just wake up every single day excited about this? What if we start to piece that puzzle together and start looking for things that get us excited and asking ourselves why? And at the end of our nights, we're starting to bring that into it. And we start to see it clearer and clearer. And we start to wake up every day a little bit more motivated, a little bit more ready. And we know the steps that we have to take every single day to get closer to that. We have hope that is leading us every single day. So what is that thing you're trying to visualize today? What is that thing you're trying to do today? How good are you at being able to see it? Do you actually see that vision? Maybe you already know what you're trying to get to. Let me know down in the comments below. I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day, week, peace.